So listen, please know you're not speaking. It's the data speaking.
Is data impersonal?
Data impersonal. Data is not you. Let's be clear now. Don't be talking about impersonal stuff. That's garbage. Data is not you. You are nothing. And when you are nothing, you become divine. You experience the perfect information. And the only question is whether you want to give it up. And I'm going to show you how to give it up. Yeah. So I'm just trying to come back to you to know that when you are a divine being, that means you have nothing to say. You're perfect in every way. And if something comes up where you feel like my friend, maybe Mark's going to ask me a question, I get to look, what's going on in me that I'm stuck, that he's going to ask me something on. So I'm going to get to it. That's the only reason why I'm showing up. I'm showing up because I have stuff that I need to work out with you folks in me. And as long as I'm willing to do that, that's my only purpose for existence, because then we can all go back to the divine state. Mark had a question.
I'm just not sure I get the concept of nothing.
Okay, so now watch. The way to undo that, there's some data going on that he can erase. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't want to grasp it. You're stuck. It's called thinking, coping, managing, controlling. As opposed to what the great sages said, just let go. Let go. Well, how do I let go? I'm going to show you how to do that. But I want to make sure you know you're stuck. And it has nothing to do with anybody else. It even has nothing to do with me. I'm only here to say hello. I can show you how to unstuck. It's called what the Hawaiians call kukai pa. Translation, constipation. Really. And again, you're going to try to explain yourself away. You're going to do all that kind of stuff. You're still stuck. And you'll keep everybody else stuck. For example, if a woman in Africa is giving birth, we will have an impact on her by being stuck. She'll have a difficult time giving birth because we're all stuck. But can you imagine if we were free and loose, everybody, it would just flow. Wars would come to an end. You wouldn't have any of this business stuff. This business crisis is something going on in each one of us that we haven't taken responsibility for. We keep thinking it's out there, but there's no such thing out there. You can't get out there. It's your perception of what's going out there, but there's nothing out there except in you. So I'm only saying, hello, if you were at zero, you'd be fine. Letting go, tough to do. Yeah. If you are willing to be unstuck, you'll help everybody else be unstuck. It comes down back to taking personal responsibility. So if somebody is like she's trying to explain something, because I can watch her, I can see the subconscious going, I'm working on that. What's going on in me that she's still trying to tell me something? Because I can hear it in my mind. Well, I'm just going to just erasing. I'm trying to take me and all of you back to zero, and you can do that too.
Why don't we just start at zero?
Well, because you're talking.
Not here, I meant in birth.
No, you.
Why didn't I start at zero?
Yeah, well, I have no idea, but do you want to know that or just do it? I'm trying to get you just do it. Just do it. As opposed to how come. See, there's a great Russian writer, I don't know whether any of you read his short story called Anton Chekhov. All his characters are, how come? Why? Well, instead of, oh, I can let go, and I'm only here to show you how you can let go, as opposed to how come, why? Because we're stuck. And you're trying to explain your way out of it. You'll never be able. You have to erase the data. Data can't be talked out of. Now this is some more data now. So if I were you, I would be cleaning with this. I love you, thank you, because it's like, who is your enemy? No, you got to be clear, not you. It's the data in you. Jesus said, love your enemies, and which is only the data in you, that you think that it's real. The data is, the enemy is the data that you created, accept, and accumulate. You put it there. Nobody else put it there for you. And so the idea is to love your enemies, which is just the data. I love you, so you're angry, annoyed. Whatever is in me that I'm experiencing annoyance, and I love you. I love you. Thank you very much for giving me one more chance. As opposed to going into what? My mother did it to me. Yeah. Yes.
I'm clear that if I'm clear that I'm nothing, does it mean that I could invent who I want to be?
You're nothing. You can't invent nothing.
No, but if I'm nothing.
See, I'm saying to you, see how we're stuck? And she's helping us to look at ourselves. She's not stuck. The data is stuck in us. You got to be clear about that. She is not stuck. She is saying to us, hello, you're stuck. Oh, okay. So watch all these hands go up. You can hear the room go. I mean, really. So I had a visit with this room. I said to the room, you don't want to be stuck with the data. And the room said, yeah. So now the room knows how to clean. So as long as I'm in this room is cleaning. It's erasing, deleting data, because this room is sacred. Did you know the chair that you're sitting on is sacred? It's sacred. The carpet is sacred. But you guys come into this room and you don't see it as sacred. It's sacred. So I'm only here to say, hey, everything's sacred. So you should make sure before you come in the room, you should be saying to yourself, I come in peace. I love you. I thank you. But yeah, so, yes.
I had the same crying child on my airplane.
No, wait, got to be clear. We had the data of the child.
Okay, so if I clear, I just say I...
No, you should have cleared before you got on the airplane. I'm serious. Okay. I watched you come into the room. I didn't see very much clearing coming into the room. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't see. I was watching to see how many of you would come in zero. Yeah. Well, because you're not aware enough to know that everything in you will cause harm to everything around you.
So I start out by saying the words even if I don't believe them?
Oh, listen. This is what happens in Los Angeles. This is a Los Angeles mindset. Hey, Doc, do I have to believe it? Well, but if you're going to delete something, do you have to believe you're going to delete it? You just have to what? Do it. Just do it. This belief stuff is for the birds. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Just one question about the cleaning. When I first read the book and everything, and something would come up, and I'd say, okay, I need to clean on what's going on with me that's causing this problem. But can you just kind of just be cleaning all the time without having a specific incident in mind?
Yeah. You want to be zero at zero. That's where you belong.
Yeah.
And so in order to be at zero, you want to be cleaning nonstop.
Yeah. I found myself cleaning, and then I thought, well, geez, I didn't have anything specific in mind, but it just felt good to do it.
But you only know 15 out of 11 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you're clueless.
Yeah.
But if you do your cleaning, the divine in you knows exactly what to work on.
Oh, yeah.
It'll go after it. But if you're thinking, how come, why, what's my mother doing, why are these people, you're stuck in the data. It's only data, information. That's your enemy, what Shakespeare called rebel powers. Poor soul, these rebel powers that thee array. And so I want to let you know that you have a mortgage on your soul. And the mortgage is this old data. And if you don't pay that mortgage off, which I'm going to show you how to do, that mortgage is going to foreclose on you. You know what mortgage means, right? What does mortgage mean? It means death, right? And so if you don't clean it up, it's going to foreclose on you. So I'm only here to say, hello, you want to pay off your mortgage? I'm going to show you how to do it. And it's simple to do, but it's tough to get to. Because we get stuck in the data called thinking, coping, managing, and controlling. I'm going to pause again, please. I'm only coming here to erase, so, yes.
Is it possible if data and information is the enemy and
Where are we?
right here, sir.
Oh, yes,
If data and information is the enemy and we love the enemy
yes,
and we come to that agreement,
yeah. What agreement?
the agreement that we have in fact loved our enemy and we're embracing it and we're not, it's sort of power versus force, and
Yeah.
we're making it a part of us, taking responsibility.
Yep.
Do you believe that it's in fact possible to, through the power of that moment, come to a new agreement that we no longer have to analyze and dissect each one of our wounds and come to trace it back to just reach
It
a place
cannot.
of
It
emptiness?
cannot be done. You are clueless. You cannot. If you spend your time trying to figure out what's going on, this is what Anton Chekhov is saying. How come? Why? You can't do it. You can't do it. There's zillions of them going on that's affecting you. Better to talk to that source in you called the I am, or the divine you. That divine in you who created you knows exactly what to clean up and exactly what to give you. It just is. So let me show you. Don't get up, John. Just go here. I'm going to do what they do in Las Vegas, okay? This is called zero. Nothing. This is who you are. This is called inspiration, and this is who you are. You are already it. You can't get away from me, it. Now what happens is that you get data in front of you and you can't see it. See? This is called rebel powers. These are the data in you called memories replaying, and your job is very simple. Let go, let God. That's it. Talking, thinking, coping, trying to figure things out, you ain't going to do it, because it's the data that's telling you. Remember, it's the data that dictates what you experience. You will either experience the divinity, which is always in you, always, because you're nothing. But as soon as you go into data, called memories replaying, you're stuck. And your job is to let go of this data called rebel powers. Let go and be light. This is who you are. You're perfect already. You don't have to do anything about you. You have to do something with the data. Yeah. I wish I could make it more difficult, you know? Maybe Joe can charge you $5,000, you know? Yeah. So, please know, this is who you are, and this is who the other part of you. Now, what happens is this is you. You can't get away from you. But now you have a choice, see? You can be to yourself, like Shakespeare said, to thine own self be true. And as long as you are yourself, everybody else can be themselves. When you're not you, which is the garbage, too bad, that means everybody else will be stuck.
What if you made a lot of choices and you feel like they were mistakes and hurt people? Is it by removing the data? Are you repairing the damage you might have done?
No, you're not repairing the damage. You're giving it up. You're allowing the divinity in you to undo it. You're saying to the divinity, whatever's going on in me, I love you, I love you, I love you. And so I'll show you how the information works. So it goes up, come down. Divinity will let that go, and you can't have that experience. That means nobody else in the universe can have it.
So the person you might have hurt is...
There's no other person.
Oh.
There's only the data of the other person. No, don't go sub. I want you to stay with this. There's no other person. It's the data of the other person. When you let that data go, you're free and everybody else is free, including that person.
I
There's
see.
there's no other person. No other person. Only you and the divinity, or you and the garbage.
Wow.
So your purpose is all these great sages have come. Jesus has come, Moses has come, Buddha has come, Shakespeare has come. Shakespeare has come, and he'll be around longer than the rest of us, you know. So Shakespeare's come say, here's tragedy. This is Iago in Othello doing his number on Othello, because Othello, instead of promoting him, Othello decided to promote somebody else. Now he's ticked off. But it's the same old story. Just like you, if you don't get promoted, you don't get what you want, you get mad. So now, but it's you. So the idea, you get a chance to let go of what that problem, and you're home free. And you don't have to do anything. It just happens. Listen, you don't have to be smart. That's not your job. Your job is to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, so you can get there. Yeah. I'm going to read you some couple of things that, in my experience with children, even though they show up on the airplane, I'm crying. So, a nursery school pupil told his teacher he found a cat, but it was dead. How do you know the cat was dead, she asked her pupil. Because I pissed in his ear and it didn't move. Answered the child innocently, you did what? The teacher explained in surprise. You know, explained the boy, I leaned over and I went, psst. Just like you. So the idea is you get information and you think it's somebody's being nasty, or yeah. And you can't help it. So one day a first grade teacher was reading the story Chicken Little. Do you know the story of the Chicken Little? To her class. She came to the part of the story where Chicken Little tried to warn the farmer. She read, and so Chicken Little went up to the farm and said, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. The teacher paused and asked the class, and what do you think that farmer said? One little girl raised her hand innocently and she said, he said, holy shit, a talking chicken. Let's take a break, huh?
Ho'oponopono. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. If you haven't heard of it, brace yourself, because it's the most powerful, the most transformational, the most magical, the most miraculous technique I've ever come across. I'm Dr. Joe Vitale. I've written 80 books. I've recorded 15 albums. I have 200 some products. I have a coaching program, certification programs, but nothing ever has had the impact in my life as Ho'oponopono has. I've been teaching it to other people since around 2005. There is great depth to it, though it's very simple. On the very superficial level, there's really only 4 phrases, and you're kind of saying them as a quiet prayer or petition. But there's so much more to it than that. And what I really want you to do is check it out. I want you to check it out for you, your family, your friends, and ultimately for the world. It's that powerful. And as I like to say, expect miracles.